Hello there everyone, it's TIJ or Toby and welcome back to episode 12, the 4th episode in the 2nd season of the Beta Save on Football Manager 2018 with Liverpool. Now, a quick disclosure before we start. Unfortunately, overnight I've caught the dreaded cold again. I had it about a month ago and I didn't think that it would come back, but it's come back really badly. So what I am wearing today, I'm wearing my Liverpool scarf, my dressing gown, and my pyjamas. So I can only apologise for that if you don't like pyjamas, but I'm not feeling the best, but I felt I needed to get at least one video out, so I have pulled together to get this one out. So it'd be brilliant if you guys could leave as many likes as possible. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, and hopefully you can sort of disclaim my bad voice and hopefully enjoy the video for the footballing quality, which maybe might not be shown by Liverpool. Since you were last with me, of course, we played Everton and Zenit St. Petersburg. A pretty disastrous episode, I think it's fair to say. We've only played 4 games since you were last with me. Really, for tonight, I only really had time to do the Villareal and Man United games, which are crucial games in their own right. I was going to come back for the Chelsea and Southampton games, but the Villareal game is very crucial indeed. But the 4 games we've had since you last been with me, we beat Aston Villa 3-2. We won in the last minute. We were 1-0 down and 2-1 down at several points in the game. But Moreno and Lallana scored 2 late goals to make it 3-2. Then we lost to Manchester City 1-0. But Jorginho Wijnaldum got sent off in the 57th minute. And City could control the game, of course, then. And they won 1-0. Then we beat Victoria Plzen quite convincingly 3-1 with Salah and De Vrij getting his first goal for Liverpool in his career, and then we convincingly beat Leicester 4-1, despite them having something like 16 shots, something ridiculous like that. This match is so important, though, against Villareal we're going to play today, because as you can see in the group stages, it looks like Zenit are going to win the group, because they're playing Plzen, and Plzen haven't won a single game, and have only scored 3 in their 5 games so far, so they're pretty much likely to not get anything out of Zenit, hence why we're probably going to get second in the group at most. Basically, whoever wins this game today out of us in Villareal stays in the competition. If we draw, we stay in. Basically, the only thing that takes us out is a loss. So here's our lineup. We're going back to a 4-2-2 formation with Karras in goal. And because Klein's on a yellow card thing, I just want to make sure he doesn't get suspended. So we've got Gomez at the back. We have Orban, De Vrij and Lukaku. Goretzka and Keita in the middle. Salah and Coutinho on the wings. Then Ings and Sturridge up top. I just realised, actually, basically, Salah, Mane and Keita were out on international duty a few days before the international break, and I couldn't remember why. Basically, it was the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, and we have got the African Cup of Nations in January, so that's going to really mess with the squad, because, of course, we'll have those 3 players out for nearly a month, so 3 crucial players, obviously, for the squad. That's going to be really tricky. Anyway, we're off at the, I don't know what the Villareal Stadium is called. See, I've got a cold. Doesn't get rid of my random speech issues. But anyway, we've got an early high. Oh my god, I've done it again. An early highlight here. Gomez puts it in for Danny Ings. Agonisingly close to the target, but doesn't go in quite yet. No updates from the Zenit game. I'll let you know if there's any updates from the Zenit game. To be honest, all the other games don't affect us. But as long as we get a draw or more out of this game, we do qualify. Bakambu, though, on the edge of the box. And Castillo and Aspas, and it's a goal for Villareal. Iago Aspas has scored against his former club. And yeah, we couldn't have wished for a worse start. That's not a good start. Saying that, though, we've had more possession, so in theory, we could get a goal back. And there's a highlight a minute after the goal. Lukaku puts it in. Nothing really coming of it. We've got a corner coming up now. And if we lose this, we'll have lost 3 games. So we do deserve to go out. And that's awful. They're on the attack again. And we're not having very good in terms of episodes. I think we've got a bit of a jinx. Whenever we're coming back for episodes, we're not doing well at all. We're already 2-0 down to Villareal. What is going on here? This is not good enough. Right, well, we're going to have to change the formation straight away. This is an absolutely crucial game. So we're simply going to have to get this sorted. Yeah, it's a massive worry, to be honest. Yeah, if we can't get goals back quickly, we're going to be out of the Champions League at the group stage, which is not a fantastic way to continue the season. Obviously, last season, we've got through quite convincingly with probably a harder group. I pretty much laughed at this group when I got it, because Villareal are the Spanish champions if you haven't been tuning in before. But apart from that, Zenit and Plzen should be quite easy to beat, but we've gone pretty much full England. We've really disappointed. If this is 3-0 now, Oh dear, Aspas puts it in, Lukaku gets it out to some degree. Coutinho, can we start a counter-attack now? Coutinho passes it now, goes straight to the Villareal defence, but Salah intercepts. Keita to Mo Salah. Sturridge. Put it wide to Lukaku, but Coutinho can't get that. It was a silly pass, but they put it out. Bakambu, but De Vrij gets it, and De Vrij gets it once more. Goretzka, Keita. Henderson. Keita again, nice play along the midfield. Keita, Sturridge. But to Salah, oh, that should have been a goal. So we've had 2 real clear-cut chances now. And the pressure is really on. We're obviously not going to win this game if we don't get shots on goal. That's quite self-explanatory. But we haven't got a single goal so far. And this is really worrying. I thought today that, you know, we might be able to get quite easily into this knockout round. But it's not going for us so far. Aspas has scored 2 early goals. And it's a far cry away from that 4-1 win we got at Anfield against them back in about a month ago, I think, when we played them at Anfield on the return leg. So it's half-time, it's 2-0. And honestly, all we can do is try and, you know, aggravate them in the dressing room and hopefully get something into them. Pump, you know, we've got to do all this early crossing, or, you know, all that sort of stuff. More direct passing. Be more expressive, I'll probably say, and run towards the defence. We've just got to go for it now, and what we need really is an early second half goal. That's my coaster dropped. It tastes a little bit hot, but oh well. But Aspas has been the player that we didn't want to threaten us, particularly because he's a former Liverpool player, which makes things a little bit more embarrassing. But Zenit are 2-0 up away from home, but that doesn't affect us, of course, at the moment. We need 2 goals back in the next 35 minutes to do anything here. I don't know what to do. I really do not know what to do. The game's just not going for us. And after a decent run of games, you just can't do anything here. They've turned up, and it looks like we haven't. Simple as. If we go to a 4-2-3-1... Apologies. If we go to a 4-2-3-1... no, go off that. If we get to a 4-2-3-1, hopefully we can go a bit more attacking, and we will also bring Salah off, who hasn't been performing today, for Sadio Mane. That's the last substitution we can use, and hopefully it's to very good effect. And this, I genuinely don't know what to do. This is not good at all, is it? This is really, really bad if we lose this game 2-0. I'd love to just get a goal back, a bit of fight back into the team. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, though. 12 minutes to go in this game. Got a highlight, and it's more likely to be 3-0, to be honest, than 2-1. They've got it out wide. Puts it in, and Aspas nearly gets it. Goal. Again, De Vrij puts it out for a corner. It goes out for a corner, but this isn't going to, you know, it's just been not been our day whatsoever. And we're going to exit the Champions League earlier than we did last season. In the group stages, which isn't good enough. But one thing, and a positive I suppose you can take from this, is that we can focus on the league at an earlier stage and hopefully pursue the Premier League. But I'm going to go all out in these last 4 or 5 minutes to try and win the game. We're not going to win it, but it would be nice to try and do that anyway. So what we're going to do, just put all these up front. Well, I don't care if we concede any more now. It's just all about trying to get those 2 goals that we desperately need. It's not been a good enough Champions League campaign. If we review our 6 games, 2 of those 3 wins came against Plzen, which says a lot. But it just has not been our year this year. And that's Liverpool's catchphrase, I think. I don't dislike the video. Just because it's been poor. This could be 2-1, but it's not. But the Anfield faithful are going to be quite angry, and the office, not the officers, the chaps in the boardroom, the Thomas Werners. Is it Thomas Werner? What's his name? I think it is Thomas Werner. You know, who's the chairman of Liverpool and Fenway and all that sort of stuff. But just waiting for it now. That is a shock and a bitter pill to swallow, because we're out of the Champions League in the group stages, and oh my god, Iago Aspas inflicted the damage pretty earlier on. Obviously, I'm not happy with the result. It's quite self-explanatory, that is. That's bad. It's not good at all. Yeah. Let's have a look at Chelsea qualified. We're the biggest shock, I'd say, to go out. Leverkusen and Lyon have gone out as well. But Watford might qualify over Bayern. That would be incredible. But Atletico Madrid are out. That's interesting. But let's see what's said. Henderson's out for a few days. Yeah, it was an appalling result, no doubt about that. Knocked out of the Champions League. Poor results. Yeah, Zenit and Villareal losses contributing to that. Hopefully, though, the damage isn't as bad when we play Man United in a second. Before we get into the game, look how gutting this is. Watford missed out on the knockout stages by 3 goals. That's gutting. Bayern getting by the skin of the teeth. But I believe that Watford, yes, will now go into the Europa League. So, very good for them. Will we go into the Europa League, actually? That's an interesting one. I forgot about that. Yes, we are in the Europa League now. That's interesting. Let's have a look. Are we in the seeding thing? No, I don't think we will be, will we? No, we won't. But we are now, it looks like, going to be in the Europa League. That makes things very interesting. Let's just check. It's not on here, but it does say on the club thing that we're in the Europa League. Anyway, let's go straight into the match today, folks. We played a 4-5-1 for this one. Just change Goretzka to a Mazzala. We've changed, who have we changed? We've changed Lukaku from Moreno, Goretzka's in, Mane's in for Salah, and obviously Sturridge plays up top by himself. Now, Man United have had a really bad start under Pep Guardiola. They're in 12th with 16 points. The league leaders, Tottenham, are 32. So, United have had a really bad start. So, to inflict more damage on them would be absolutely fantastic. If we can get the league table up, that would be brilliant. But it looks like we're not going to. I'll just pause the game in a second just to show what the table looks like. It's really close between the top 5. Luckily, a group that we are part of. And we can temporarily go as high as second, I believe. As you can see, Tottenham have got 32, Arsenal 31, Chelsea 28, City 28, and before this game we had 27. As you can see, Man United all the way down there in 12th. Not a great start for them. But we've got a bit of a camera curse at the moment. So it would be nice, I suppose, to get a win and knock that camera curse off. Because we're not playing well on camera at the moment. The players have all gone a bit camera shy, it looks like. It looks like Man United are dominating possession, which is what I'm talking about, the bit of the camera curse. We do need a win, really, today to keep up with the top teams, because obviously we lost to Man City in the last game. That's really going to negatively affect us. But Man United have won the ball from a throw-in. It's just silly defensive mistakes in which we're making on camera, which is quite weird. Anyway, Jose Callahan has got it, put it into Pogba, and Karius makes a decent save. It was an absolute sitter, as they say on commentary there. What can we do? I don't think we need this. I don't think we need to pass us so ridiculously. But we can be a bit more expressive, put earlier crosses in. I think that is fair enough. But we need to make sure we retain possession a little bit more, and hopefully that does work out for us, rather than Man United, of course, going to score a goal, which is what they'll do. Definitely there. They'll put it into the box, Ibrahimovic, and it just goes off the post. But that's not the point. There's a lot of chances in which they've narrowly missed, and one of them's going to pay off. They've got another highlight here, Lindelof, pass it back to Pogba. Can we capitalise? Doesn't look like it. Callahan puts it in, but we deflect it. But one of these things is just going to come off. Callahan puts it in for Ibrahimovic, and that then goes off the bar. Well, they might get annoyed, I suppose you could say, but it's just not good enough at the moment. Anyway, we could have a counter-attack here. Mane up to Sturridge. Keep the ball, Sturridge. No, he doesn't. Luke Shaw gets it off him, but Ibrahimovic loses the ball to our defender. It's quite scrappy in the middle of the field, but Shaw's got it at the end of the box. Puts it in to Callahan, and it's 1-0 Man United. This is ridiculous on camera. We play so well off camera, and the players seem to go a little bit camera shy. That's an interesting one. Well, it's not psychological, because it doesn't make a difference whether we're on camera or not. But I just don't get why we play awfully on camera, and when we play off camera, we seem to play quite well and win games quite easily. It's not good enough. If we lose again today, we could be as far as 8 points off Tottenham. And now with the league as our main focus this early in, honestly, we're not going to get anything this season if we lose today. This is why I've recorded this match. This is a very crucial match. I don't want to record any bloody crucial matches anymore because we don't seem to win any of them. Right, let's go aggressive. We've got to go aggressive at the team. It's not been good enough. We've got to go out there though again and just try. So we just got to try. We're going to change it to attacking rather than counter. I'll try and minimise the change to the mentality. But when you're losing, you've got to do something. You can't just keep it how it is, or else the damage is going to get worse. But they're having shots. We can't have a shot for toffee at the moment. There was a time with this tactic we get 20 or 25 shots a game. But we've got 2 so far, which clearly isn't close to 20 or 25. Seems quite balanced in this second half so far. We've committed a lot of fouls, which is quite disappointing to see. But it's 60 minutes in now, so let's make our first substitution. Looks like Henderson's very tired, so Lallana can come on for him. And we'll also bring on Moussa Dembele for Daniel Sturridge. It can be quite an impact sub, and would be well worth bringing him onto the pitch. As well as Adam Lallana, who of course scored a few games ago. Right, we're just going to watch this now for the next half an hour. If we lose this is very conspiracy theory, because on camera we've lost 4 out of the 4 games that we played in the last 4. But off camera we've won probably about 4 of the 6. So that doesn't quite add up. I'm probably just picking the wrong games. And this is quite annoying. Well, here we go. Here comes 2-0 Man United. Matic. Pogba. Why Karius? Why don't you pick it up? That's stupid. That's not good enough. Mata puts it in to Freeze. Come on, get this out. Just get the ball off Man United. Might have a chance there. Mata puts it in. Come on, Dembele. Run. Run. Don't give the ball away. Coutinho on the wing. No, Matic gets it straight back. Puts back to De Gea. De Gea puts it out for Mata. He's not opposed at all by Joe Gomez there. Very disappointing. And Joe Gomez can't even keep up. Mata will put it in there for Ibrahimovic. And it's just a bit of a disaster, to be quite honest. It's going to be another corner for Man United. And I just cannot see us getting a goal from anywhere at the moment. The most frustrating bit is that we've got attacking on as the main focus in training. There we go. Nearly 2-0 again. Honestly, this is just not good enough. We're going to have to pump the ball into the box. Do all those things. Go route 1 and play wide football. At the end of the day, I don't know what we can do. We can make one more substitution, though. The players aren't playing well on camera, which is, as I've said before, it's weird. It's weird, to say the least. Very peculiar. And with Keita, Mane, and who's the other one? Salah out in January because of the African Cup of Nations, our season could quite easily go to pot. So it's not going to be a fun one. It's not going to be fun whatsoever. We've had no shots this half, just to show that we've been shambolic today. 2 shots is not enough to oppose Man United. Mata's got a shot on the edge of the area, and nothing comes of it though. But can we get a late goal? There's a highlight here. Karius put it out. Can we keep the ball? No, is the short answer. Lukaku's got it. The new substitution. Orban tackles him, but nothing really comes of it. Mata puts it in, and Karius stops it again. It's another corner. Honestly, can we not pick a ball up? Nearly 2-0 again. I'd like another highlight, please. I'd like a goal, maybe. That would be nice. And we're going to lose to United here. This is not good. It's the, I'm going to have to call this episode the commentator, not the commentator's curse, but the camera curse. Oh, we're going to lose again. Oh, dear. 1-0 Manchester United. Deary me. That again is a bitter pill to swallow, and with my headache and bad cold, it's not really it's not a remedy, if you like, to the bad cold whatsoever. There we go, we've lost 4 of our last 5 8 league games. I bet most of them will be on camera. One of them being against Everton. Yeah, so we've lost 3 of our last 4 away games. Well, 3 of our last 5, and 4 of them have been on camera. So, go figure in a way. Anyway, when are we going to come back? When are we going to come back? We will come back probably now for probably the FA Cup game and the Arsenal game. But we might come back a bit earlier, might come back a bit later. And anyway, I've got my Liverpool scarf, and might that be the curse? Might the dressing bag be the curse? Might I be the curse? Should I just put someone else in front of the camera and see how they do? Let me know in the comments anyway, folks. I've been TIJ, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much if you watched up to this point, and thank you also for 300 subscribers. It's a massive amount to get up to, and hopefully it'd be brilliant to get up to about 350 by the end of the year. If you haven't subscribed just yet, make sure to subscribe for daily FM18 content. As you can see, I'm working hard because of this horrible cold, and I'm working through this cold. True grit from TIJ. Anyway, folks, thank you all very much for watching this episode. I'm very gloomy and gotta give the players a good punching, a good knuckle sandwich, as they like to call it in these parts. Anyway, I've been TIJ. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow at 4 PM, as always, for the LFC Beta Save. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.